There is literally no way that I can shoot this video without revealing the color or the paint scheme. So I've come up with a way to make it a little bit of a surprise. It's the tank, but also a surprise for me. This is a seat from my friend Dane Utek, otherwise known as Please Be Seated. I think he's one of the greatest seat makers ever. And people really seem to like the seat, so I'm gonna leave it a surprise for you and for me. Literally, it's still sealed, and we're gonna experience that together. Many apologies for the past couple weeks where I haven't uploaded a video. It's been pretty hectic. I have a new job. I went to Florida for a week, also to Milwaukee, and all of the little things that needed to be done to this bike, especially polishing, is like a bunch of work, and it's not really exciting to watch. I would literally it would be like me standing at the polishing wheel or sitting in a chair, just sanding. All of these little things are necessary to make the bike really stand out. It's all the final little details, and it sucks. It really sucks to do, but in the end, it's so worth it. The thing that sucks most about it is that I can't really make a video. So it's been like over a month since I've made a video, even though I'm kind of half-assing this with the time lapse. Hopefully it's a nice culmination. And speaking of culmination, we're going to the Handbuilt show, and that's gonna be in this episode. It's basically the world reveal in Austin, Texas. I've been going to the Handbuilt show since 2016, so this is 10 years now. They had a little bit of an interruption during COVID. It used to be at Fair Market off of 6th Street, and then it moved to the Austin American Statesman. But this year, they don't have the Statesman anymore. They've always been threatened with eviction. Not eviction, but you can only use this temporarily type of thing. But they got a good 6 or 7 years out of it, at least. And this year it's at the track, Circuit of the Americas, otherwise known as COTA. And MotoGP is gonna be there. I'm a big MotoGP fan. So each year that I would go, I would wake up early, go to the track all day, then go to the Handbuilt show, stay up all night, and then basically do that 3 days in a row. So this is gonna make it a little bit easier, just a little bit less back and forth. So that's exciting. Stick around to see this thing in all of its glory. You're not gonna see it in the video altogether until we're at the Handbuilt show, so hopefully that's cool. Ha! Found a way to keep the reveal, mainly to protect the paint from me. I gotta put this taillight in from Purpose Built Moto, and it is a tidy piece, and it's aluminum so I can polish it and matches everything else. So pretty stoked with the way this is all gonna come together. Just gotta put it together. So I've got the brake lines ran, and I don't think I've brought this up directly, but the right hand is going to function the rear brake. It's the only brake because it's unique and it's clean. And anyway, that's what I did. So I need a very particularly lengthed brake line, and I got these from Van Hill. It's a custom brake line, and basically it's got, you know, like a little brass barb in this thing, and I don't really like this. I'd rather have a pro do this, to be honest, but they sell it, people use it, should be okay, and I kind of know what I'm doing. It really is amazing how much work can go into such a simple bike. I think I spent 24 hours of focus getting this ready. Some was cleaning up or preparing or going to the hardware store for the last minute bolt. But I had to make all the lines, the throttle cable, the clutch cable, the hydraulic cable. I had to fit everything so gingerly and nicely, make sure everything is placed well, and it just takes a lot of time. We're almost there. It's Monday. I'm back from work. And all we got to do is put on the chain, set the rear wheel, put on the exhaust, put on the seat, and then tomorrow we're going to get the tank. So I think I said in the very first video that on this bike, we're going kickstart only. There's no electric starter button, no electric starter solenoid, and the electric starter motor is not currently on it. I made a little block-off plate that's going to cover this little housing manifold thing. But when I start this thing for the first time, like I don't know what the tuning is like or anything like that. So I'm gonna put the electric starter back on and just jump it from my car. Get it started, see what it's like upon startup, and then get it dialed in and then kick from there. This is the moment of truth in every single bike build ever. We're about to start it. Oh yeah. Stock VM32 carburetor on this thing, perfect every time. Shit. Maybe I should have put a starter motor on this. All right, super frustrating. It obviously started right up once I connected it. And then I tried to kick it several times. I left the lights on. Obviously it wasn't charging. The battery in here has been sitting on the shelf for a while. All it needs to do is provide 12 volts to the TCI to supply power. And it was still supplying spark. The spark was kind of weak, and the spark plug is old and really dark, kind of nasty. I ordered new spark plugs. They'll be here in the morning. It's on the trickle charger right now. Probably not going to be able to do anything tonight, but I think it's time for the seat. This wrapping job. This is not the seat. Lesson learned. Well, it has been a day. I spoke to Dane about the seat, and he's a real sport. In fact, he's a champion. I still stand by the fact that he is the greatest upholsterer of the world that I know of, and he's going to redo it. And I'm taking ownership of this, and this is what I want to share with you guys. I gave him free rein to do what he wanted with minimal guidelines. And if you have a vision for a bike, even if you're kind of fuzzy about it, you must find out exactly what that vision is and clearly communicate it. And I didn't do that. He heard, you have free rein to do whatever you like. And he was also quite detached from the build because it was in process and I've been rushing to get it to the Handbuilt show. And this thing has to be in the van tomorrow to go there. So that brings me to what am I going to do? Because I can't put that seat on this bike. Dane, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I know I already told you. When you have a bike, a custom bike, your eye should run from front to back, top to bottom, and there's nothing on the bike that should grab your eye, in my perspective. Yes, there's something to look at in every single square inch, but as your eye goes across the bike, it shouldn't get hung up anywhere. And I put the seat on even without the tank on here, and it just did that. So we're going to redo it. Totally different design, still the same seat pan, but we are going to have to come up with something to do for the Handbuilt show. And this is the options that I see. Bring the bike with no seat at all. I know that sounds strange, and normally on a bike, it would look like something's missing. In this case, I don't think it's really going to interrupt the look and feel of the bike without a seat there. And if anything, it's going to make people like, why doesn't that bike have a seat on it? Bring them over to it. They'll also be able to see the whole shock mount thing, which would be, intentionally hidden the way that it is, unless it's pointed out to somebody. I think they wouldn't even know that it's there. And this is an opportunity to talk about it. And I might put like a little sign like, the seat couldn't make it today, or something cheeky like that. I know I'm dragging on and on. We're going to go to the Handbuilt show in about 20 seconds worth of YouTube time. But something else happened today. Jace, another dear friend of mine with incredible talent, dropped off the tank, which is right under there. I don't know if you know that it was under there, but you. David's here. Come say hi to everybody. Come say hi to David.
Bring the baby?
Yeah, you can do it. You can take it out of the thing.
Yeah, luckily.
Oh, you're going to bring it undercover? All right.
You feel it.
David is here to transport this tomorrow because I got to work. I got work tomorrow. But here's the tank. Obviously green, obviously flames. But this little red piece, I think, sets it off. This is a throwback logo from Royal Enfield. It's stamped on the engine cases, even though shortly after they made this engine and developed a whole new branding structure, it's still on the cases. And it just so happens to be the 125th year anniversary of Royal Enfield. And this is the logo that they're running for that anniversary. And I just thought it was fitting. Matches the bike. It goes with the times. And I think I might just call this olive, like a martini olive. It's green, little red pit. Let me get this thing on here. We'll take a closer look. And then we're going to go to the Handbuilt show. So we've made it to the Handbuilt show. The bike's all polished up. Let's go check out some of the bikes. And finally, I think I'm going to call this the Olive Enfield. I'm not sure about that yet, but let's go check it out. nice right front and center. I thought this was the bar. That would have been convenient, but it's right in front of the X-tool space. We're gonna do some laser welding later. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Anyway, this thing has gone pretty smoothly, and I really appreciate everybody following along. And I'm afraid that we're not done with this thing yet, because as you know, we got to get it running. We're gonna get it riding, and we're gonna shoot some video in all of its glory. It's a little dark in here, so it's not the best light to show it, but we're here, and I'm stoked. I'm so glad you guys all followed along. And don't worry, I got more projects, more fun, more videos to show. So until next time, I'm gonna go have some fun at the Handbuilt show.